Semi-truck, goddammit. Don't. I will hit you with this fucking brush hook, man. Don't test me right now, game. Alrighty, well, fuck you then. I'm gonna go fight the zombie. I'll come back to you. How about that? Hey, everybody, welcome back. Falcon, Dead State. Let's get the game going on over here now, shall we? I think last episode we finally finished up the Memorial Park. At least for the most part, right? I did leave zombies behind, but it felt at that point that we had pillaged most of the area at the very least. I didn't want to get involved with what was happening out with the rest of the zombies in there because there was quite a few of them, as a matter of fact. So, right now, I think it's only 2:35, so we still have a little bit of time left before we have to hit essentially our curfew to get back home. Otherwise, Mom and Dad, which is, obviously Professor Xavier, known as Davis back home, is gonna get mad at us about, being there late. Or number two, probably more morale hits that we've accumulated. Speaking of morale hits, I gotta talk about that soon, but number one, let me go over here and see if we can find a location before we start talking about this. Oh, there's a gas station. Perfect. Or what is that, a truck stop? Yeah, it's fine. Check this out. 4:42 p.m. That should give us enough time to get back to base 2. Alrighty, so here we are. Truck stop it is. Let's see here. Let me zoom out. Let me get an idea as to what our map is looking like here. So there's our entrance. There's a little bit of a gas station shop over here. AM/PM probably. Maybe like the Texas version of AM/PM. There's another exit back over through here. What is this? Drive-in? Got a Taco Bell of some kind? No, it's another M. Bison. Apparently the Bisons are basically the McDonald's of Death State over here. So, let's see. Of course, McDonald's only make a D. So if you're from... wait a minute. Isn't McDonald's like just about worldwide at this point, it feels like? It should be. Alrighty. Not really a big McDonald's fan myself. Not really much of a fast food person myself anymore, oddly enough, considering how poor I am, so... basically, fast food is all I should be able to afford. So believe me, it makes it kind of difficult when you don't eat fast food that often and you're a poor man. So, I guess I just prefer to starve myself or just eat a bunch of ramen noodles. Alright, so this map doesn't seem too bad, not too big, which is something that Falcon hears in his day-to-day life, but that's besides the point. Alrighty, so let's get going here. Let's go down towards this side, the Burger Bar Diner, then we'll hit up the AM/PM, and then probably the McDonald's afterward. Let's see, so let's continue going forward. Now, wanted to talk about really quickly, I've been getting some comments about, like, people getting upset at me. Not really upset at me, but kind of making their point about the fact that the morale system, I've been doing it incorrectly. Let me, number one, switch over to this weapon, just in case we run into any humans here. So, the morale thing's been kind of kicking me in the ass a little bit. I got a lot of comments about that, saying, Falcon, it's your fault. And what they're saying my fault is, ooh, number one, gasoline, always good. Or fuel, I guess you could probably call it. I've been getting a lot of comments saying it's my fault about the morale because I've been, essentially when I go into battle and I run into humans, I usually try to backstab them. Which is essentially, this is indestructible. Interesting. So let me go up and around here. I'm getting a lot of comments saying, Falcon, it's your fault that you're taking morale hits because you're, number one, switch over to my weapon here. Yep, zombies in the action pool, which is good. Hopefully that means there's no humans here. Oh, there's humans though. I saw two little weird avatars here. Okay. Oh, this is locked too. This is indestructible as well. Okay, well, never mind. I guess I'm just over here alerting zombies in my location. Let me move out of the way here. So, can I even get in here? It's a very good question. Door is locked. Well, maybe there's a key somewhere around here, but we saw there was like two action pool things right there for like two special avatars at the very least, right? It didn't look like that survivor thing. Well, I guess we'll figure it out at some point. Zombies didn't hear me, oddly enough. So, the morale thing that I wanted to talk about was that people were telling me it's your fault because, you're taking negative hits because you're attacking other humans without them attacking you. So you're attacking essentially... Well, I should probably hit the Z key, make it all easier for me. Apparently, I took a few days off from Dead State and I already forgot what I've been doing. Let me hit Z over here. There we go. Lootable areas. So, the premise is that people have been saying that, it's my fault for taking morale hits for... Can't move to the target. What do you mean? It's right there. Just move to it. Can't move to the... I'm right there. Come on, man. Don't fuck with me, game. Look, semi-truck, I'm not even messing around with you right now, you big yellow monster, you. Come on. Okay. Well, it's not like I wanted to check it out anyway. Alright, fine. You keep. Don't want to check it out. Really? Is this what we're doing now? Semi-truck? Semi-truck, goddammit. Don't. I I will hit you with this fucking brush hook, man. Don't test me right now, game. Alrighty, well, fuck you then. I'm gonna go fight the zombie. I'll come back to you. How about that? So, the premise is that I've been, doing it wrong. I've been attacking people without them being necessarily hostile towards me. And that's understandable. I get that. Like, now that I've read it, I get it. But here's the thing you gotta understand. In the beta version, this right here, what I just did right now, has been essentially implied for you to do in order for you to get a heads up in battle. Speaking of battle, let me go into my party command here. 100% chance to hit. Should have probably gone with the blunt weapon considering I'm dealing with zombies now, but that's okay. Let me just move out of the way here momentarily. Let me just hang out here so he'll draw his attack towards me, and that's it for old Walter White over here. And then Joel should get enough for a hit, and then probably move back one. And this guy's dead already. Perfect. You're too far. I'm not too far. I'm literally right there, game. Come on. Let's not fuck around today with bugs and weird things, okay? Ammunition, I'll grab that for now. I'll probably hand it off to whoever is actually using bullets, though, or guns for their attack, which is probably Renee or Joel. So, in the beta version that I played, there was no penalty for, essentially backstabbing enemies. And by what I mean by backstabbing them is actually getting a little bit of a tactical standpoint from battle. And I should switch over to active over here. And by what I mean by that is that, essentially the game was telling you it's fine to go up to humans, other looters, and attack them before you fight because it'll give you the advantage in battle. You're too far to check the body. Okay, apparently now you can't even check the bodies in battle mode. Purification tablets. I'm not complaining about this, believe me, I'm not. It sounds like I am because, it's just, what bothers me is the inconsistency. And that's what I want to get at here. The game in the beta version taught me, as a player, you know what? You should probably get the heads up in battle, otherwise, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. So anytime I see a looter, whether it's a person or not, I usually attack them because otherwise, I know that the moment they spot me, they're going to come over here, they'll start swarming you, and then you're at a disadvantage in battle. What is this? Sugar? Yeah. Grab some sugar, man. Probably need it for some coffee or some tea. Whoever put sugar and coffee in their tea. Whoever put sugar and coffee in their tea. Don't put coffee in your tea. I probably would advise against that. It doesn't sound like a really good combination. Cabinet over here. Let me grab the rat. Let me grab the rat, I said. I'll leave the insects behind. There's a little bit of a fryer over here. That's the other room. Did I not check this one as well? I guess I didn't. Alrighty. Well, that's my bad. Even with this little thing... Oh, rotten fruit. Well, actually, you know what? I said rotten fruit in a negative tone, but in reality it's not, because you can use these to make medicine later on once you get the lab up and running. So, here's the thing. I enjoy the game. Obviously, I like the game a lot. Otherwise, even with all the, different bugs, I wouldn't be playing it. And number two, I wouldn't be playing it even after I played the majority of the startup point in beta. I enjoy the game. However, that's not going to leave me from necessarily faulting the game at certain things. Obviously, there's been a lot of bugs. Some people have run into them, some haven't. I've run into a few, nothing too major, thankfully. But the fact still remains that it's there. So, as much as I like the game, I could still basically fault it and be like, you know what, honestly, it's still not a game that, should have been officially, quote-unquote, released. Because it's just basically painting itself in a negative light with all the bugs. I mean, think of the consumer. Think of yourself as a consumer, right? You are interested in the game, you check out videos of it, and then all you're hearing about is bugs and reading about them. Even if you don't run into them, it's still going to paint a negative picture for you in a sense, where you're going to be like, well, a lot of people are having issues with this, and then, word of mouth travels pretty fast. There's another zombie up there. Let's see here. So 90% chance to hit. Let's go for it. Downed him in one hit. Perfect. Hopefully this will kill him. And it did. And can I loot him now? Nope. So let's get out of battle, and then we'll loot. So I'm not sure if suddenly you can't loot during battle. See, that's another thing. Inconsistencies. I used to be able to loot properly after, the middle of a fight. But apparently that's no longer the case. And there's a bunch of zombies just roaming around this Quickie Mart here. Alrighty, so let's take care of this one over here first, I'm going to say. And hopefully not draw too much suspicion that the other guys won't turn around and be like, hey, what's going on over there? Oh, Zambro number 2 got knocked out. So we'll smack this lady in the face here, badly wounded, 70% chance to hit. I'm surprised we actually had both of those. Let me just move you to the side now. Joel, I don't think you'll be able to get in here and get an attack off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Absolutely not. So let's just move you in a position to come in and get an attack off next turn. Renee, same thing with you. I don't think you'll be able to get an attack off. Actually, you will, but then you'll be pretty much right there in the face of the zombie for the next turn, which I guess might as well do it. You know, 55% chance to hit is actually pretty low. Yep, I expected as much to happen. Now, the only reason I did that, even though I put Renee in trouble, is because I've already taken quite a bit of damage with Walter White, which I'm trying to recover from. So I was hoping that Renee could at least probably get a dodge in there, but it wasn't to be this time around. Reeking Woman is dead. Alrighty, let's end turn. See, right there, you saw that, right? I was able to actually loot the zombie in the battle. Sometimes it lets you do it, sometimes it doesn't. That's the problem with the game that I feel is my biggest concern. It's not even the bugs. I'll deal with the bugs some way or another. It's just the inconsistencies where it's just like, well, what is it? You can't have it both ways. Not to harp back on the whole cake thing again that we talked about a few episodes ago. See? Now I'm too far. Does that mean you could only loot him from the side? I mean, when you're out of battle, you can loot him from the head portion, so... Dog food and bullets, I'll grab. So it's just the inconsistency. So I understand now for a fact that, you know, whenever I run into humans, I should essentially make sure that they're hostile. I get you. I understand that now. But that was never an issue in beta. And you could make the argument that, like, yeah, well, that was beta, Falcon. And it's like, yeah, alrighty, understandable. But the thing is that the game conditions you in such a way that it's just like, okay, well, this is what I've been taught to do. I'm going to continue doing it. So once this rolled around, the official version, suddenly, you know, people are, you know, I'm getting morale hits because of, can I check this car out? I couldn't check the truck out. More gasoline. Perfect. I'm loving that. So once the official version comes out, you know, I'm so used to the beta version. Not because I'm beta myself. I'm all alpha, baby, let me tell you. Even though I don't really necessarily talk to women myself, I usually have a friend and so I'm like, hey, can you go find out if so-and-so likes me? It's like, Falcon, you're a 20-something-year-old man. Can you do that by yourself? You're not in high school anymore. It's like, no, it's different, though. You don't understand. That's not true. As a matter of fact, I'm just too beta to even ask people to go find out for me. That's... Oh, man. I paint myself in such a negative light, believe me. Don't believe anything I say. I mostly just go for the self-deprecating humor. For, you know, your enjoyment at the very least, because, you know, if you can't laugh at yourself, then who can you really laugh at, right? Some parts already. This guy apparently was a skater mechanic before he died. What is this, Chad Muska? Did I just kill Chad Muska? Tony Hawk Pro Skater? Looks like it. Look, he's got some Chad Muska shorts, a red shirt. Probably has some skater shoes on. Interesting to find out. Alrighty. So now we have this area to check out here, and that is a stumbling man. Doesn't really look like he's stumbling too much right now, doesn't it? Looks like he's just kind of standing around. So I'm going to go up and around him and just do our usual song and dance. Oh, nope. Our song and dance is not going to work because he's going to actually spot me for one. So, let's see. Do you have a shot here, Joel? 1, 2, 3, 4, and attack. You'll be put in the line of fire, but that's okay. 1, yeah, that's fine. 75% chance to hit. Missed it. You blow it, kid. You got Renee over here. Renee could probably get in here with a swap, but you know what? Let's just position her around to get a back hit later on. So right now, just hang out right there, and then we'll come over here to Walter White, and we will go 1, 2. I'll swap out. And then we'll get a 1 attack off. Well, actually, let me go to my party commands. I think probably this is ready now. There we go, 100% chance to hit. And we end our turn here. Zombie will come after me. Hopefully it won't really... Okay. I was going to say, hopefully it won't really hurt me too much, considering that I'm trying to heal with Walter White, but it's not to be the case this time around. Oh, hey, door just opened behind me. I have a feeling that there's a zombie there back there. Just throwing it out there right now. So let's go here and swap out. That's fine. Renee could still... As long as we get a knockout on this guy, Renee could just dash forward and be safe. So we'll go into 1, and that's about it. Let's just move you to the side. And maybe even to this side. Now, Renee, there's a zombie behind you. You might want to be careful with that one. Especially because you already took damage beforehand. So we'll come over here. This guy is almost dead. So let's get a swing in here, which is going to completely blow it. And move over on this side. Now it's all up to old Walter White over here. 95% chance to hit for the kill. Excellent. I'll take it. Now I could, you know, obviously check this dude out. Sometimes you can check him out, sometimes you can. Antibiotics. Alright. And I guess, you know what? I wanted to draw the fire onto Walter White because he's my tank, but, you know, I want him to heal. I've been under the 100 HP mark for quite a while now, so let me just post up over here. This zombie should basically waste all of his action pools just getting over here. I doubt he'll even get an attack off, although I've been wrong many times before. And I was right this time. Alrighty, 90% chance to hit. Let's go for it. 1 and 2. Alrighty, now Renee should be able to either finish this guy off or be relatively close to it. Badly wounded. One more should just about do it? No. Alrighty, so it's up to Walter White now. There you go. Perfect. End turn. Check out Rotten Looter. Spam shotgun shells. Actually, I'm looting with Joe, but that's okay. So the problem again, as I was trying to say, was just inconsistencies, you know, like, you don't teach me to play a certain way and then kind of, you know, switch the rules on me. And I understand now that the fact that, you know, you should essentially wait till you can find out whether a looter is quote-unquote evil or not. Understandable. I will start doing that from now on, but I just wanted you guys to understand at least my point of view of it, because, you know, it's not like I was doing it just because, you know, I was just doing it half-assedly. I was just playing the game the way the game taught me to play during beta. So, the thing that bothers me about this is that I do feel, honestly, that it kind of eliminates a little bit of the tactical standpoint of the game. And by what I mean by that is that, normally, you could say that, yeah, just running behind somebody and backstabbing them isn't really tactical, but here's the thing. You could also, I don't do this too often, but when you go into single party mode, you know, you could actually split your people up, switch over, move this person over here, move this guy over here. And you do this to kind of get a tactical advantage in battle. I don't do this too often, I just rush behind people and attack them because it feels a little bit easier than, you know, necessarily doing this. But when you do this, like when you have to necessarily wait to find out whether a looter is bad or not, it kind of eliminates that whole tactical standpoint of the game. So, I mean, that's at least my point of view of it. I understand now that from now on, essentially, if I see humans, I can't attack anymore. I'm just going to wait. She's going to put me at a disadvantage because I have to find out whether they're evil or not now, and that's fine. You know, I'm not crazy about the idea, but, you know, it is what it is. So, I just wanted to talk about that. I mean, I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm, you know, sucking on sour grapes over here. I'm really not. I just wanted to kind of explain my point of view here, and this truck still refuses to let me check it out. And that is actually starting to piss me off a little bit here. Look, you motherfucking yellow truck. This isn't the Beatles, you're not a submarine. You shouldn't be giving me that much trouble, alright? Alright, come on. How would I check this out? Like, I mean, honestly, right now. I'm not even joking around anymore. This isn't like, you know, Falcon, you know, trying to poke fun at something here. Semi-truck? Come on, man. Alrighty, well, what if I check it out with somebody else? I doubt it's going to make it any different. Okay, whatever. You know what? I'm done with this yellow truck. I tried it. You guys saw it. Didn't really work. I'm pretty sure there'll be a comment telling me how to exactly check that out because, you know, I missed the most obvious of things, but, you know, so be it. Dumpster over here. Probably won't find anything too much of value, but I'm wrong. We found some parts. Good. Good, good, good. Now, we knocked on this door. Remember, we saw the action pool, and there was at least 2, you know, special avatars in the action pool at some point when we attacked this diner. So, let me come in through the front door. Maybe this will trigger something new. Door just completely opened. Okay. Here we go. This is interesting. Hey, guys, I'm not here to fight. I'm not here to backstab you. Oh, I can talk to Mark, who's undamaged. Alrighty. Hey, Mark. How you doing, buddy? Check it out. Mark, alrighty. If you're here for the special, I'm afraid we're fresh out. Also, men's room is out of order. If we're here for the special, have you realized what's going on outside? I mean, I'm not really here for the special, my man. I'm over here to loot, number 1. And 2, there's zombies out there. Shouldn't you have, like, clocked out a while ago? Alright, I'm not here to hurt you. That used to be sort of an unspoken rule. This guy, oh yeah, no kidding. So what's next? I've been looking for survivors to join me. You sound pretty relaxed. Don't see much of that anymore. You tell me. So I'm gonna go with number 1 here. That's so. Sounds too good to be true. What's the catch? Basic human decency. You didn't try to kill me for my shoes, and you're going to have to work if you want to stay. I'm gonna go with, basic human decency. Good enough. Now, do you have room for 3? Oh my lord, 3? Come on, man. My food supply isn't exactly the greatest over here. Guys, come on out. It's alright. And these are... There's a kid. I guess it's the kid? It's either a kid or it's Ellen DeGeneres. Who is it? If Ryan over here starts dancing, it is Ellen DeGeneres posing as a kid. I'm just throwing it out there right now. Is it really okay, Mark? I think so. Oh my lord, why? What are you, Yoko Ono? I guess I just made a yellow submarine bus out there, and suddenly over here we have Yoko pretty pissed off. Are you gonna break up the reunion like you broke up the Beatles, Yoko? I'm gonna call you Yoko from now on. So, now you see why I had to make sure you weren't about to gun us down for pancake batter. Are you really sure you actually tried? Considering you were just standing right there, you didn't even have a gun at me? Technically, if I was a bad person, you would have been fucked already. Is this your family? You were protecting these people? Why didn't you just say so? I'm here to save you all, you can thank me later. I can't take this many people back with me. It's actually partially true. Number 4 isn't exactly a lie. I'm gonna say number 2, though. It's a different world. How was I supposed to know rape wasn't a new hobby of yours? Oh. Nah. I guess there is always rape involved. We're kind of a package deal. I'll do my part, I'll do their parts, if that's what it takes. Fine, you can all come. We'll try to make this work. We can't feed 3 more people unless one of you is a genie. I like that one. What am I going to do with a kid and an old woman? I can't take them. Well, number 4 sounds legit, but I have a feeling that if I say no to the quote-unquote package deal, Corbo won't come along. So let me go with number 1, do the decent thing here. Leans and whispers to you, here's the thing. The kid, he lost his whole family, and the death freaked him out. The woman, she doesn't speak English. It was tough just to get them here safely. Stops whispering. So, how do you want to do this? Stick close to me, do what I say. I will get you back. I do this all the time, we'll get you back without any chunks missing. So let me just go number 1. We survived this long, not going to lose anyone now. In case you need to give orders, my name is Mark, but people usually refer to me by my last name Corbo. The kid is Ryan. I'm not a kid, I'm 17. You stop lying about your age, Ellen DeGeneres. You're not fooling anybody. Yeah, the woman's name is Michiru. She doesn't speak English, just tell me what to do and I'll try to get her to understand. Good to meet you all, let's get you home. Alrighty, so we have 3 extra mouths to feed. You know, hopefully doing something like this is actually going to help out with our morale because, again, we have been taking quite a bit of a hit to our morale, so hopefully this will help us out. Renee, if you could be a solid here, can you loot the bar stores just because I'm a little bit overweight? Luckily, we did find a bunch of, alcohol, so we will be getting fucked up at the base today, so that is the upside here. Now, Renee, what do you have here? Diner table? Yeah, take that rotten fruit as well. It's all good. And nothing in the restrooms, apparently. That's locked, and that's locked as well. And let's go find out if there's anything over here in the pantry area. Doesn't seem like it, but just to be sure. Yeah, nothing here at all. That's locked? Alrighty, so we're done. We are out of here. I think it's about time we head back to base. And now that we have all these people here, I'm certain, hopefully, we get a morale boost. Other than that, or we're gonna get like a lecture by somebody being like, hey, we don't have enough food to feed everybody. What did you do, idiot? Morale hit. Alrighty, so let's get out and out of here. Come on. Hey, get into the map. Or get into the blue area. Alright, so it's 4:42. Yeah, it's about time we head back home. So, now that we're heading back home, I'm gonna probably stop talking here momentarily because usually when the loading screen hits my... Oh, we have a random encounter. Undead attack. Fight in progress. I'm just gonna go around if you don't mind. I really don't want to deal with that. It's a little bit late after all. I'm surprised I was actually able to avoid that. Come on. Pump those legs. Yes, I'm gonna stop talking here for a second because it might cut me off from my audio. Usually when loading screens hit, this happens. Alright, so here's our shelter return summary. Your allies transferred the following items into storage. 2.0 undesirable food, 4 special items. We have 17.5 food, 9 fresh food, 4.5 gallons, 27 luxury items, 5 parts, 1 antibiotic. I'm sorry, apparently I'm blind as hell now. And it is nighttime out here. Ooh, spooky. Alrighty. So, let's go over here really quickly. You know what I forgot to do? I was trying to save power, obviously, so I turned the generator off. Let me go over here and turn the generator on before the... we get another morale hit. Like I could really afford any more at this point. So let me come over here, turn these lights on just so that people aren't really like, oh, it's too dark in here. Yeah. Generator set to turn on. Perfect. I really hope it won't give me another morale hit for the generator over here. Just because, if they weren't on for most of the day. So let's see here. What did we acquire, or what did we accomplish here? We have Michiru. Well, I guess we'll talk to her really soon. We have Corbo, who happens to be in the kitchen. He might be like some sort of chef for us. Would make sense considering he was in the diner. He apparently owned the place. And then we have Doug over here by the hacking area. That's what I call it. It's really a computer room, but I call it a hacking area because I'm such a misanthrope and I have no idea how modern technology works. And we have the kid over here, so let's talk to these guys really quickly. Let's talk to Ryan here, number 1. Hey, Ellen DeGeneres, anything that would improve your mood? Have time for some questions, just checking on you, see you later. So anything that would improve your mood. I like some rechargeable batteries for my XODS. And I guess I could use some deodorant, you know, to smell good for the ladies here. Well, Ellen DeGeneres is right now, isn't it? Whatever. I'll see what I can find. Alrighty, so that's it, really? Nothing else? Have time for some questions, there we go, I guess. What happened before I found you in the diner? We weren't supposed to be there. It's just we were supposed to be on a plane back to Wisconsin, but it was canceled one day sooner, and we would have been home, I guess. My dad got us to a hotel room in Dallas. I guess he paid a lot for it because people kept moving. Kept saying they were all sold out, but they evacuated us the next day on a bus. Kept saying it wasn't going to be safe in the city much longer. Do you really want to hear this? Because I don't like talking about it. Sure, man. We'll push at him, give him a bad mood. Let's talk about something else, alrighty. So, we were on the bus and I fell. Oh, he's gonna tell me regardless of which. We were on the bus and I guess I fell asleep. The next thing I know, I wake up and the bus is moving, but there's nobody on and there's Mark arguing with some driver to get over. The driver was bleeding and he had a gun. We crashed, the driver was dead, I think. We left him. Michiro was the only one in the bus besides us. Mark got us to follow him and he followed signs to the truck stop. There was one of those dead people in the parking lot. Mark saved my life. I was still in shock and it grabbed me. If Mark hadn't shot it in the head. Anyhow, I lost my family that day. Mark saw the attack while the bus was stopped. He said there were dozens of corpses that attacked. My mom, my dad, my sister, they were out there when the bus left. Alrighty, dude, I'm sorry. Let me talk about something else, I guess. What kind of skills do you have? I don't know. I'm still in high school, or I was. I know how to water ski. Does that count? Not really. That'll come in handy. I gotta go. Alrighty, so there is a little bit of information on Ryan. Let's find out what's going on with Mark over here. Assuming I could get over to him. I guess we gotta open his door first. I can't teleport through walls. I keep forgetting that. It's a little misjudgment on my part here. Corbo, hey there. Anything that would improve your mood. I could use spices for the kitchen, anything that helps make some of the shit we find edible, and I have been known to occasionally drink bourbon. I've had a bad couple of minutes. We actually have bourbon and spices, so you'll be happy for that. I had a question for you. Yep. How did you all end up in the diner? Well, we already know that story. What kind of skills do you have? I've worked all sorts of jobs. I might have mentioned I was employed as a chef. Let's see. House painting, construction, scrapping crap off boats, playing in a band. Even worked in video games once, but I prefer cooking. Alrighty, hey. Man of multi-abilities. Jack of all trades type of dude. Alrighty, Mark. So I'll keep that all in mind when I start assigning tasks. I wonder how you are as a fighter. I'll have to look at your abilities later on. And then Michiro. I don't think she'll talk to us because she doesn't, speak English apparently. Nani? I know what that means. That means what in Japanese? Anything that can improve your mood? No? Okay. Any English? No? No. English! Can you speak it? I was just turn into Samuel L. Jackson on her. I think you're lying. Michiro says something quickly that you cannot understand. I'll give you 10 rations right now if you stop pretending to not understand me. Don't tell anyone, but sometimes I go up to the roof at night and try to wish myself into an eagle. Oh god, that sounds pretty good. Super Karate Monkey Dead Car. Oh my lord, these options are getting kind of crazy. I'm gonna go with number 2. Just because I like it. Oh, she's not saying anything. What about number 3? Nope. How about number 1? No, I'm not gonna give her 10 rations. Fuck that shit. I guess you can't. I'll go. Alrighty, so there you go. That is our people, and I think we're done. I turned on the generator, right? So it's about time we go upstairs to say. Actually, let's go talk to Elaine really quickly. I'm telling you this right now. The moment hopefully we recruit Elaine, Renee's off the party. Just because Elaine doesn't give a shit if you kill people, apparently. Elaine is sitting upright with her head resting in her hand. She barely looks at you. Hello, Elaine. Let me go with you're looking better today. Elaine closes her eyes and breathes heavily. It's all my fault. I'm so sorry. Yes, please keep talking to me. I know you were in the plane. It was my fault. I caused the crash. Didn't we go through this already? What happened on the plane? I just remember waking up here. How did you cause the crash? Let me go with number 1. There was one of those things on the plane that caused the crash. I'm gonna go with number 3, actually. That sounds better. To get the fault off of her. I knew the co-pilot, Jim, he heard me banging in the cockpit door and came out to see what was happening. They're not supposed to do that, open a door. He did it because of me. And one of those men that got bit, he got into the cockpit. You couldn't have known that was going to happen. Well, maybe you survived for a reason. It really is your fault they're dead. I was in the plane. I forgive you. I like number 4, but at the same time, it's kind of saying like, oh, it is your fault, but I forgive you. So let's go with, number 1. You couldn't have known that was going to happen. It should have been me. All those people dead. I shouldn't have survived. All I can think about is that moment over and over again. I can't. You need to stop blaming yourself. There are people here that it can still be helped. Take a knife from downstairs if it hurts that much. And let's see, number 3 is who knows why you or I lived. There's still plenty of chances for you to die out there, but at least you'd be helping. Let me go with number 1. I need some time. I need so much to think about. I understand. I'm here if you need someone to talk to some more. Alrighty. And with that, let's call it an episode. So I'm going to call it 1 here. We will pick up after this one. I hope that, we get her soon, or Max even. I think Doug's going to be available for us next mission too. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I encourage you to leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support does mean a lot. Other than that, I will catch you next time.